my bigger question is, for the left, what is our next step? So many people said, well, if we can't have Trump in office, he's a neo-fascist, he's an authoritarian, we got to have him out of office. You can push Joe Biden to the left. You can fight neoliberalism, but you can't fight fascism. So I will direct this to Gloria, who we just showed organizing in South Carolina. What is the next step for us on the left?
We have to keep expanding those audiences, keep projecting our perspective of fight, and also to just remind people it's only up to us. It's incumbent upon socialists, however we describe ourselves, to not just talk about let's fight for affordable housing. There's plenty of housing right now. It's not affordable because it's being built for a profit. Mm-hmm. And yet the workers made all of this. And I think that in all of our work, we have to be more open about socialism urgently needed, and it could happen today. Mm-hmm. Of course, it needs a major struggle. We're not there yet. But literally, all the means are there to provide everybody with income right away. Mm-hmm. A house, because there's millions of homes empty. To make water and utilities possible, because, you just shouldn't be able to shut them off. And that the food is there. The problem is profits are in the way. It's going to take an enormous fight and a refusal by people to accept promises from Biden. It's going to have to take the activism that we're already seeing now. But then once the workers went out there, went on strike, McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart, it was like, yeah. So things seem impossible till they happen. And then they were like, why didn't it happen before? And talking about politicians, just about every metropolitan city said, oh no, okay, you can have $15, but we're going to phase it in over 5 years.
Yeah.
Then you'll need $20. Yeah. You can't have an effective fight against a pandemic, which I think needs a lockdown, unless you give everybody an income. I see a chat here, tax the rich. I say expropriate the rich. All this rockets going up in space, Elon Musk and all their toys off people's labor. And we're talking about the fundamentals of this system and how much of a struggle is needed.
To hear the rest of this show and more, you can go to This Is Revolution Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, SoundCloud, and wherever else you get your podcasts. This is Revolution. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.